Wuhan in China has banned the sale and consumption of bats and other wildlife after concerns the city's wet markets gave birth to the new coronavirus, now wreaking havoc around the world. The city has even declared itself a wildlife sanctuary, banning all hunting of wild animals for up to 5 years. The move comes after the Chinese central government issued a nationwide ban on the consumption and trade in wild animals. So, has COVID-19 killed the wildlife trade in China?
No, not at all, unfortunately. It has killed the trade in wildlife for food. We're pretty sure about that, and that alone has saved hundreds of millions of animals a year, so we're absolutely thrilled about that, but it hasn't ended all wildlife trade. There are exceptions to the bans that currently exist in China, and the ones that they're talking about in the People's Congress, unfortunately. One of the biggest loopholes is the fur trade, animals raised for fur. There's 60 million animals killed every year in China for the fur trade. Those are exempted so far, as an example.
And what is it about these markets that make them so sort of dangerous for generating new viruses?
Well, we have the markets with many different species in crates standing on top of one another, and their feces and other body fluids and blood, because the animals are actually slaughtered in the market, that is spread all over the market. And plus you have the people who are working in the market, who are shopping in the market. So you have lots of people, lots of animals, lots of body fluids. It's the perfect place for spillovers like this to happen. The types of wildlife markets that we see in China and that are now going to be closed, at least for food, do exist around the world. There are places where wildlife are of different species are mixed together in close confinement and are very stressed. And when animals are under stress, that's when they tend to shed more viruses, and when they can pick up more viruses from other animals in those conditions. So the kinds of situations that occur around the world are the exotic pet markets, and exotic pet fairs, exotic animal dealers. Of course, we've talked about fur farms. Those occur all over the world. And in fact, in the Netherlands, there has been a recent several cases where minks on fur farms have been found with COVID-19. So there are a lot of situations like this around the world. It's not just a China problem. There's a lot of political will that needs to be developed on this front, but you need a leader. We need a leader now to show us how to do it. And if China can do it, and China can buy out these farmers, which is what's going on in China right now, helping them to transition into other less risky livelihoods, if they can do it, all countries can do it.